Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And tonight, whenever you're seeing this, is the weekly elemental rune reading for the week of May 12th through the 18th, 2024. Just like with the tarot, these readings are timeless, so if you're watching this after that week, there's probably still something you can get out of the messages that come through. If you're interested as to why I read for the elements instead of the zodiac, you can check a video out down below. With that, we'll get started with our very first element, and I read in the order of the zodiac. So it starts with fire, with Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So the first rune for our fire family is... I just saw it. I'm getting slightly better at these. It is Jira, or Yira, depending. It's year. Color of light blue. Tarot card is the Fool. Astrology is Gaia herself. It's the earth energy. And it's the cycles of nature and life. Something coming to fruition. Effort receives its reward. But when you work with the energy of the Fool, you're also working with the energy... You're working with the energy of a new beginning as well. Sorry, I'm trying to get my other light turned on here. And so when you work with the energy of beginnings, you're also working with completion, because something has to end for something new to begin. That's just kind of the cycle of life that we have on this planet. And for fire, you're working with the energy of Gaia herself, so stay grounded this week and really focus on those new beginnings and what's coming up for you. The second rune, and this might be where your new beginning is coming into, because that one's just saying that you're successfully completing an action, which is opening the door for something new. And the second rune you have this week is Barkana, the birth rune. Color of dark green. Tarot association is the Empress. Astrology is Virgo, so you're working with, still going with that earth theme here. And we have renewal, promise of new beginnings, new growth, birth, family, home. So with these two, something has come to fruition. Something has been completed with this guy. So you've come to the end of a cycle which sets you up to begin something new. Barkana is saying there's this new energy coming forward, this new life, this new birth experience kind of energy, and it could be just taking the next steps. You've completed the last step, you're moving to the next step, or it could be something brand spanking new. That shiny new penny type energy is what I keep seeing. So really pay attention, fire, this week as to what is kind of the things you know what you're wrapping up. That's a given. But what is it that is new coming in? Like you're finishing some stuff and you know this is kind of the end of whatever it is. Could be just reading a novel for for lack of a better example. But what else is coming to an end? And then pay attention to the stuff that's coming in new. They're saying that this is going to be that shiny new penny, so something that's new and exciting is coming forward for the fire family this week. So let's take a peek at our earth family. And earth covers Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Your first rune is Therizaz. It's the god of strength rune. Bright color of bright red. Tarot association is the Emperor, and the astrology is Mars. So Earth, you're dealing with some fire energy. It was interesting that fire was dealing with earth energy, so there could be some good communication going on between the elements this week. It's protection, someone providing help, good news may come. So you're working with this energy of strength, but and they're showing me that this is going to be something where you're working in cooperation with someone else, offering protection, receiving protection, but there's this theme of together we stand, divided we fall for Earth this coming week. So tap into that, and if you've got fire friends around, maybe see what you guys can work together on. Maybe not like actively, but if something comes up and you're like, wait, why is this entire group fire people? There's probably a good reason for that. Let's see, your second rune is the Hagalaz rune, which is the rune of hail, and its color is light blue. The tarot association is the world. Astrology is Aquarius. So Earth, this is going to be a little bit of opposition to you this week. It's unexpected setbacks or problems, attempting to let things flow, possible disruptive events. So you're working with some very interesting energies for Earth. You've got the protection, you've got this standing together, united we stand type energy, and you've got the Hagalos coming in saying there could be some disruption coming in. This rune right here really is the emphasis on chaos, disorder, and a little bit of plans not going as you would hope they were. When it talks about going with the flow, that's saying what would be best for you to do. That keeps you in the proper state. That keeps you from having to need a lot of the protection aspect and more of the strength bonding going together energy. So when you work with the with whatever it is you're working on this week, and they keep showing me you and fire working together this week, tend to go with that. And the Hagalos rune is really saying watch out for the air energy. It's your contrary element. Earth opposites air, so pay attention to the contrarians and just kind of step away from that. There's sometimes that logic and hardcore analytics is not the best option. Sometimes it is, but this week it's best to follow those gut instincts and go with the flow of what's coming up and what's coming forward. So let's see, and again, these are general readings, so take what works and leave the rest. And your air energy, air covers Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Your first rune for air is, I believe this is the radio, or Rado. It is. Ha! See, getting there. It's the Rado rune, and it's for long journeys on horseback is the official title. Color of bright red, tarot card is Hierophant, astrology is Sagittarius. So you are working with some fire energy this week, and fire and air work well together. That's interesting. It looks like fire might be the balancing factor between earth and air this week. Meaning, indicates physical journeys, pleasant ones, journeys that bring some positive development. Also refers to a spiritual journey of the self or to the self. So air, this week, really pay attention to how things are moving around you. If it is something that's like a road trip, and they're saying spontaneous, so the movement that is coming is not something that you expected, but it is something that you're going to enjoy, and it's something that is a welcome shift to your world and environment. So pay attention to some of those energies. And like I said, it could be that fire is the balancing energy between earth and air this week. So if you're in a situation where you're with other people in a group, try not to get too hostile with the air or the earth energy, and kind of play off of the fire, because that's kind of the dynamic that they're bringing forward to me anyway. We've got your second rune is Perth, the rune of fate. Color of black, tarot card, Wheel of Fortune, fitting. Astrology is Saturn, so you're working with a little bit of more stern father figure energy this week. Mystery, chance, unexpected material gain, surprises, something hidden coming to light. So when you have travel plus fate, this is something that you're not going to be able to dodge. This is not something that you're going to walk away from being like, oh, I'm just not involved, I have nothing to do with it. Saturn says, yes, you are, and deal with it. But you're working with this energy of some movement that is coming. It's going to be a bit of a surprise. It's going to be something that you enjoy, but you're not going to have a lot of say in it. And that could be some dreams, especially if you're astral traveling in your dreams. It could be something along those lines, or it could be physical travel. But there's going to be shifts and changes going on with you this week, and it's going to be something that you're welcoming. It's a surprise. It's going to be pleasant, but you're also not going to be able to dodge it. Is kind of what's coming forward, especially when you have that fate and Saturn coming up, because those two, when they are working with around you, kind of get their own way. So but like I said, it's going to be something, it's a pleasant surprise. It's not going to be rough. It's not going to be miserable for air. It's actually going to be something that's enjoyable. through those shifting, changing things. So it could be, they're also saying it could be an intellectual challenge because air loves to think. So now we're into our water family, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And your first rune is Uraz. And that's interesting. They don't have a name. Oh, this is the Elder. That's why. Sorry. We have the color of dark green. The tarot association is the High Priestess. So this is really tapping into water so far, but with the astrology of Taurus. So this is a water-earth combo right here. Creative power, wisdom, knowledge, good fortune, and opportunity. So this is a very good week for water. This is saying that you've got your creativity is going to be at its higher states this week. And they're also saying that this could raise other forms of energy as well for water. This is not a time to be kind of passive and like, oh, it's not a big deal. You've got this creative energy stepping forward that brings wisdom, meaning it's the experiences and the knowledge that you have gained working together, because wisdom is knowledge plus experience. So this week is really about stepping into that wisdom state, and it's also a good fortune. So you've got a lot of positive energy coming forward this week for water. And it's, like I said, it's also bringing in some more amorous energy as well. So if you're in a relationship, take some time to enjoy it. This is definitely the week for date nights and that kind of energy. So let's take a peek at your second rune. You have two very of the older runes. I believe they call the Elder Futhark. These are powerful. The older they are, the more the more ancient energy is stored within. We have Fehu, and the color association is light red, and it's the Tower card in the tarot. Astrology is Aries, so you're working with a little bit of your opposing energy this week as well. It's good luck, success, fertility, and harmony. So with these two, water, it's going to be an intense week. I don't have any other way to say this. You're working with the High Priestess, which is your energy in one of your energies in the major arcana, but you're also working with the Tower card. So your creation, your craving for new, your experience of wisdom is actually going to lead to a breaking down of something that's no longer working. But the upside is you're going to rebuild out of that. So this week is going to be all over the place for water. It's going to be definitely creative. It's definitely going to be intense, and you're definitely going to have fun with it. At least that's what they're showing me. But it's going to have a little bit of ups, a little bit of downs. When you work with that Tower energy, it's creative destruction where something has to be disassembled. Then you take the parts that are still there that are great and you pile them back together in a new form, which is kind of like building mosaics, is what they're showing me. So water, enjoy this week. Go with the flow. Don't get too stuck on the details. If things start to fall apart, just let it go, because more than likely something is falling apart so that something better can be created from the ashes, so to speak. So with that, I will let you guys go. Have a great rest of your week, and hopefully everything, it looks like it's going to be a fun week, so hopefully that plays out that way. Also, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and I will see you in the next video.